I will be back.
Yes, my friend.
So I'll see you then, dear friend. So we call this show Grateful for You. And we are grateful for you for so many reasons. Whether it's telling us, like Jen just said, I want another NFL Today special value, so we say yes. I want more jewelry and many looks like that match, we say yes. And Ellie King is here by special request by me, because we introduced this during Christmas in July.
Yeah.
We were literally seeing it fly out the door. I gave my daughter last year, because it was her first Christmas away from home, and she couldn't come home for Christmas. And you know, the first time that happens as a parent, and we did divide and conquer. I went with my daughter Deirdre, my husband stayed with my daughter Kara, but this is what I got her last year, and these are the new versions for 2024 that are still at an amazing sale price of $39.98. These are two AAA batteries is all you need, and you can return anything until the end of January of 2024. So first is the Cardinal, and those of you who know me and follow me, my mother loved Cardinals, and when I lost her at a very young age in my 20s, I would see a Cardinal, I'd say, there's my mom. And then who knew that it would just explode into this whole moment of a cardinal being a harbinger of joy and peace and love. And many of us feel like it's our family members come back. And so I collect cardinals. Look at how sweet he is. And then we're going to dim the lights, because he gets even better when the lights are low. But then this jaunty fellow over here is Candy Cane. He's giving you a little tip of the hat.
He's so handsome.
And he's big and bold. They're 8 inches tall. They come in the Lenox gift box. I mean, I can't think of a better gift under $40 that is elegance and decor and warmth and style, and they just are the cutest things ever.
I mean, my goodness, what more can I add? That was awesome. You're right. You know, I love these so much because we have the elegance and the artistry of Lenox that we all love. This is the porcelain we've been known for since 1889. But we've added the whimsy with these snowmen. I love how jolly they each are. One of my favorite things about these pieces is look how their bodies are made. It actually looks like when we make a real snowman at home and we're rolling up the snowballs, it has sticks, it has some leaves, you know, there's lumps and bumps. And that's what we've done with each of these.
I'd love us to dim the lights because they are so, so pretty, and they're on a timer. So when I would visit my daughter and we'd be out and we'd come back, and the little snowman was just so prettily glowing. I mean, the Cardinal has little stars cutouts. The jaunty Candy Cane fellow, and if you can swing both at $8 in easy pay, I would. And again, all of this is returnable to the end of January. I mean, honestly, even if I got duplicates, I'd save both. He has, with the Candy Cane, the little snowflakes coming through. And I don't know how it started, but in my powder room at Christmas time, I always have a snowman powder room. And I think one of the reasons I love about it is I don't have to take it all down once Christmas is over. So I kind of keep it up through February, and it extends that festive season. But when you gift this name, every single person knows when they get this fancy red box. And I also love the fact that they give us the actual design of the guy on the back. So you know when you're getting this out next year who he is, right?
Yes.
And yes, he does light up. This is such a gift, and I'm just glad we were able to bring him back in, because every single year he's the most popular, but he usually flies out the door.
You're absolutely right. These guys are so popular. It's funny because I get messages on my social media saying, Ellie, please tell me, when are the snowmen coming out? Because everybody wants to be the first to get them. And I love the size because this is great. You were talking about in the bathroom. This fits great in the corner of a bathroom, great on a dresser for a kid's room as a nightlight. You mentioned that timer. But they can go absolutely anywhere. I collect snowmen, so in my kitchen, up above my kitchen cabinet, you will see an entire row of about 15 different snowmen.
Oh, that's neat.
So I love your idea of getting more than one and mixing, matching them together. And I always tell people, this is such a great gift for maybe that newly married couple, someone who is just starting their Lenox collection, because these are pieces that you're going to keep. I always say these are not your throwaway decorations.
No,
you're going to really treasure them.
They're
yes,
heirloom.
Absolutely.
It's funny, my first boss in TV, her name was Cheryl Borsk. Her name is Cheryl Borsk, and I worked in Scranton, but I lived outside of Philadelphia. And she and a couple of my wonderful team members came to my graduation party. I'll never forget it. And she was just like an inspiration to me in telling me that I could do it in this very difficult business, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Cheryl. But anyway, she bought me, they all chipped in, bought me a Lenox vase. And I was like 22 and just graduated from college and had nothing fancy like that. Even our family didn't really have anything quite fancy like that. I still have that vase.
Yeah.
I was 22, I'm 62. It was 40 years ago. So when you give Lenox, like, I'm sure I got a lot of lovely things for that graduation. I don't remember anything except that vase, and I still have it. I know exactly where it is in my house.
Story.
And so that's the gift. That's why we are grateful for you in this hour, whether it's the value of the day, last chance, because in literally 3 minutes, the price goes up on our value of the day and Jen brings you something new, or you're taking a look at this beautiful snowman that we can't keep in stock. And I mean, where would you be price-wise? This is $8 a month on Easy Pay.
And you know, you just made me think of something when you were talking about the price, because I mentioned that this is the porcelain that we've been known for since 1889, but I failed to mention that everywhere that you see gold, this is actually hand-painted 24 karat gold.
Wow.
So there's so much to this piece that really, when we talked about being an heirloom piece, there's so much that goes into this that will make it that treasured piece, not only for you, but for whoever you decide to pass this down to when you're done enjoying it.
And it's funny because I often mention the return policy, and people will say, but you know, you're gonna love it. Yes, you are gonna love it, but I think it's the confidence of buying something now. Now, we're not all that early anymore. It is now October 17th.
Oh, goodness.
You have 2 months, actually less than 2 months to complete your shopping, because most of us want to be done before December 17th. And Hanukkah is the same week as Christmas this year.
Right,
yeah. So
right.
like, you got to do it. Here is that moment. And you know, even though he is, you know, more of a holiday feel, it's holly, it's the cardinal, it's the tree. And when the lights are down, the way he glows, he takes that Lenox moment to the next level, and you're bringing it home at $8 a day. All you do is add 2 AAA batteries, and it's 6 hours on, right?
That's right. And you also have the option of having it steady on if you want to leave it on longer for that 6 hours.
Right, right. So just adorable. 500 out the door. Cardinal is the most popular, probably going to be the first to go. And there's a lot to be said for a great box. I just was at a wedding this weekend, and I have to have a theme, so I was looking, I hope they already opened it, so I won't say what it was if they're watching, but I needed a good box to put these pieces in, and I'm like, where do you even get good boxes anymore?
It's hard.
This is beautiful. So Ellie, thank you so much.
Good to see
for
you.
bringing the joy into the holidays. I just want to tell you